I was the shy kid, and in a way, I still kinda am. But I was always known as a quiet kid, the mute kid, the "oh, I forgot you went here" type of kid. And going to school as a shy kid was absolute, this. All of this times 10. And the pure anxiety from popcorn reading, presentations, when the teacher hit you with that, "if nobody answers, I'ma call on a random student." And bro, I don't even want to speak on the absolute despair of Socratic seminars. I need to take a breather from all this trauma that is resurfacing. But me personally, I've been shy since I started preschool. I remember the feeling of being overwhelmed by seeing a classroom filled with kids and noise, and being a Hispanic kid raised in a Spanish speaking household and now moved to an English speaking environment, and with the expectation of being there every single day, it took me some time to get integrated with society. But being a shy kid and doing things like reading out loud was pretty nerve-wracking, but you get used to it. But presentations felt like judgment day. I remember this one particular day where we had to present our book reports, just pretty much give a summary off of what we read for the past 3 months. And see, in my class, we were down atrocious. There was no hope for us. As in, pretty much nobody really did a whole thing. 3 months gone to waste. But I remember one of the first kids who had to present had no idea what he was doing. Poor bastard didn't even know what the title of his book was. And so he just stood there in complete silence. Tell us the title of your book. Yeah, it's what? That's a really weird title. Bro just spat out a whole molar. It was a very uncomfortable moment. Now everybody's looking at each other thinking, who's gonna top this next? Who's gonna get a nosebleed? Who's gonna pee their pants? Who's gonna say something racist? Apparently bro got so nervous that he clenched his jaw so tight that an already loose tooth just happened to come out. But as wild as that was, it doesn't compare to the absolute despair of Socratic seminars. You walk in and the desks are in a circular position looking like a satanic sacrificial altar, looking like somebody's about to get crucified, and you just gotta take notes. Alright, just like how we went over last class, this is a student-led discussion. I, the teacher, will have no participation in this, and in order to pass, you'll need to talk at least once. There'll be 2 rounds. The inner circle will talk and the outer circle will take and pass notes for the person in the discussion. Alright, to start off the session, the topic of this discussion will be, who has the best gritty?
I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that E. I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that E. I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that E. I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that E. I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that E.
Take 2 minutes to think, discuss when you're ready. I think number 4 is the best because he has the best structure. Number 2 is definitely the best, he's the most sturdy. It has to be number 5 though, it's like, his is unmatched. His proportions to his legs and his arms is like, crazy. All of you are wrong. Excuse me, I need a pee. But the thing about being shy is that it will eventually cost you relationships, friendships, opportunities, etc. I started to realize this in my freshman year of high school, that holding on to my comfort zone is starting to cost me a lot. There was this one girl, and then there was me. We were cool, and I could tell that she was into me. Constant compliments, getting close, and weird stares, and I was kinda into her. But I was too scared and nervous to say or do anything, bro. I folded. I folded. Semester ended, no moves were made. I folded completely, bro. And looking back at it now, it really got me feeling like,
Leave me alone!
fumbling a relationship like this, it's another different type of pain, and all in all, a different type of embarrassment. And this will happen to me all throughout high school. And you know it's bad when your friends hit you with that, "Hey bruh, I think you might be gay." No sir. I soon realized that my shyness is holding me back, and not only was it costing me potential relationships, but much more like friendships. Like I was cool with a lot of people, but I just never showed interest or made any effort to know them. And the amount of opportunities that I passed up on because I got a little shy. Like this one time in my business class, which was like my favorite class of all time, we got a field trip formed to an over weekend trip to a business camp. You get to talk to business owners and millionaires, learn to commit tax fraud, you play cool games, and you make a product and pitch it to people to win real money. And I really wanted to go. I filled out the form and everything, only to fold in the last minute and not turn it in because I got a little nervous. Of what exactly, you may be asking, I don't know, but I folded, and I have done this with all sorts of opportunities like jobs and other things like that. And see, this is the problem with us shy folks. We will pass up on relationships, friendships, opportunities, etc. just to stay in our little comfort zone, and in expense we will give up our potential on what could be so we can remain on what feels safe and familiar.
But Alex, I'm a shy, introverted person with social anxiety. I haven't felt the touch of a woman since the day I've came out of one.
Whoa. Well, as a person who has been muted half of their lifetime to now chasing a dream using their voice, call me a paranoid schizo, but this imaginary boogeyman of social anxiety is all in the head. For me at least, that feeling of nervousness, the more that I give into that, the worse that it gets. Until I stopped overthinking and just started doing. If you want to talk to somebody that you're interested in, just do it, don't overthink it. But when you're given a new opportunity to a new experience that you really want to do, just do it and don't overthink it. And you need to do it before the social anxiety boogeyman says anything. But it's only when you realize that this thing is costing you will you make the actual genuine effort to put yourself out there a lot more, and it won't happen overnight, but little by little you start getting a little bit more confidence by doing the hard work of actually putting yourself out there. To conclude this video, if you're a shy person watching this, don't be wasted potential.